Hello everyone, I'm Top Shelf Toy here with another game passionate video. This one will be about Orcs Must Die 3. We've got some tips and tricks that we want to share, and hopefully by the end of our time together, you can get yourself a higher score or maybe beat a level that's been giving you some trouble. To begin, let's talk about traps, weapons, and trinkets. Now, trap needs will vary from level to level because of enemy types and physical layout restrictions. My favorite traps, or the ones that we'll talk about here, will be the barricade, deep freeze, and snow cannon. As far as weapons go, I usually roll with two weapons, the stone staff and the crossbow. The stone staff's freeze ability is awesome and particularly effective against all types of flyers. That plus it stops big guys in their tracks. The crossbow shoots a ton of arrows with a unique upgrade that makes headshot kills trigger an explosion, damaging enemies. Flashing the stone freeze and then shooting a bunch of arrows can be quite effective. With trinkets, my two favorite are probably the Mana Rage trinket and the Trap Reset trinket. The Mana Rage trinket can actually increase your max mana, and the Trap Reset trinket not only instantly resets all traps, it can also make traps passively reset faster. Now, on to strategies to deal with the orcs themselves. Bottlenecks, kill boxes, and switchbacks. One of the old War Mage masters tells you to think of the orcs as a force of nature. To me, I think of a river and a series of dams. It's very difficult to stop it completely in its tracks, but if you can force it to thin out, it's a lot easier to manage. Because you are so vastly outnumbered, it's easy to become overwhelmed. So to minimize the orcs' strength in numbers, you need to find ways to channel them into bottleneck situations. Once you have found the best spot to force a bottleneck, you can start setting up your kill box. A kill box is just as it sounds, it's an area of death for your enemies. I found it's more effective to pool your resources in one or two spots, rather than spreading them out across the entire map. The barricade is a great tool for channeling orcs to a desired location. Not only can you block off rift access routes, you can also force them into almost a single file line. Have you ever waited in line at the airport or an amusement park? Instead of going right up to the counter, you have to zigzag back and forth. This method of crowd control can also be used for orc control. Once you have orcs flowing into your kill box, you want to keep them from getting out. You're forcing them to run a gauntlet after all, so you want to make that gauntlet as deadly and as hard to get through as possible. Now, I love the snow cannon and deep freeze wall trap. I love the deep freeze trap because of the freeze that can halt the enemy in their charge. It has great penetrating range and it deals damage. I love the snow cannon because it takes up the smallest amount of space and it pivots 360 degrees. It's a great trap if you have a ceiling to place it on. There are a lot of great traps to use and to play around with. Don't forget to invest skulls into your traps, weapons, and trinkets. That can change their effectiveness dramatically. Dealing with enemies that have a resistance to ice, you can make the snow cannon shoot acid instead. There's a lot of room to customize. Don't be afraid to experiment. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. Thanks to Robot Entertainment for such a fun game series. Thank you for watching this video and hopefully our channel. If you'd like to see more of our content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll be posting more videos as soon as we can make them. I'm Top Shelf Toy. See you next time.